niggas I fuck with like you know what I'm saying? You know, we had Daylight on the platform recently. Rest in peace, Pat Stay. I wish I would have got him on before he passed, as he came out to New York. And I was just so busy ripping and running, I wasn't able to get that done. I felt really fucked up about that after he passed. But you know, niggas I fuck with definitely. You know what I mean? Anybody that's growing, like anybody that's you know, still at the top of the culture, but trying to break into something new. Yo, I whatever you need, come holler at me. Whatever you need, come holler at me. You know what I'm saying?
So he giving y'all an open invite. He's saying fuck, but he's saying fuck with him. He's saying he will fuck with you, right?
Yo, I'm gonna tell you something. There was a battle rapper that dropped a song, right? Mm-hmm. And you know, I love this song. By the way, I got a label now called DFG, Destined for Greatness. Just signed Hands. Shout out to Hands. And I love this song, and I was like, yo. I reached out to the nigga. I was like, yo, I love this fucking song, bro. This shit could be way bigger. I could fucking put some money behind the video, get y'all niggas do the da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And the nigga was like, all right. And the nigga never called me. And he released like a fucking a picture video with like different pictures and shit. And I was like, yo, what's up with these niggas? Man, I'm good, man. I'm good.
Does that shit, that's some stupid shit that'll just like make you say, I'm trying to, do you think the battle rap, what do you think the problem with the culture is to where they have a negative at all times? I'm a spit. What do you think? Do you think it's the lack of money? What do you think it is?
I think that battle rap is supposed to be about lyricism, but somewhere along the lines it became about disrespect. And I feel like, you know, for you to have disrespect towards people that you might have some respect for, you got to keep holding on to the negative aspects or whatever perceptions that you could have to fuel that. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's just people holding on to shit that don't make sense to hold on to. I think the lack of money, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's plenty of niggas that's broke and positive. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas that'll tell you good morning and ain't got $1 in their pocket. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's that. I think does that couple with, if you got jealousy towards somebody that got more than you, then you fucking up. Because how you ever gonna get up there and feel comfortable knowing how you looked at niggas that was successful?
What is for you the biggest difference between y'all being the first line, our line, and then this new era?
I think the biggest difference is originality. This shit was founded on like, I say 12 to 15 niggas with their own style. And even though I peek in the battle rap here and there, I don't see nothing too brand new.
Nothing unique, yeah.
Right. When I do, I say something about it. Like, damn, I'm forgetting the homie name, man. I don't wanna. But, you know, there's
the pull of the weed did it. It was the pull of the weed, man. I heard. No, I'm not doing that again. I forgot his name. The nigga PR training, slick as a bitch. You know, I forgot his name too.
What's right? Hold on. The plug talk nigga, man. I wanna fuck this up. You know who I'm talking about?
Nah, plug talk.
Shit, bro. I just said what's up to this nigga on Twitter the other day. Fuck is his name? And there's people in the audience listening right now.
People in the chat, man. What's his name? Plug talk. Whatever Mav talking about. Mav probably done fucked his name all up. He don't even know these names.
I'm gonna get it right.
Let me see if the chat, if they saying they know what his name is. Plug talk. What does that mean? Like, what does that mean? Kid Slade. Nigga, I saw Kid Slade like eight years ago. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yo, this nigga is fire. Mm-hmm. This nigga's fire. I tried to get King of the Dot to pick him up, all types of shit. Nobody did.
I was like, yo, you need to fuck with this nigga named Kid Slade. And niggas was like, oh, we'll check him out. So I was like, all right.
Do you think the artists like you think the battle rappers can spot talent faster than anybody, don't you?
Hell yeah.
I think so
spot
too.
the bars faster than anybody.
Yeah,
we know what's going into that shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So hell yeah, we know battle rappers make great A&Rs. That's why I never understood why they would get outside judges to judge something that we will understand faster than everybody else.
You think the culture lost its purity, didn't it? In your opinion?
Purity?
Yeah. What changed though? What was
this shit ever pure? was it ever pure, money?
but it was pure based on some kind of moral set. I think the morals are gone. It was
pure in a way that niggas wanted to rap, son. It wasn't about a bag. It wasn't about nothing like that. Niggas wanted to, you know what I mean? Niggas wanted to get busy. Niggas wanted to get a name. You know what I'm saying?
It was the art. They wanted to see, like, let me hear your shit. Let me see what you did. It was, because it was kind of exciting back in the day. It's like, let me hear what he put together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, what would make a nigga fly across country? Like, yo, I'm gonna go to this nigga's hood and rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, when the first time you came to New York City, bro, like that's the purity.
Yeah, that's the pure part. That's the pure
part. You know what I
mean? Yeah, that shit is gone. I don't think that shit ever come back though. I don't think that shit never coming back.
Not when you got niggas bragging about bags that shouldn't even be bragging about. Like, this shit is like what? You know what I mean?
So you turned off from it right now? You think are you turned off from the sport? Like, I just don't even want to look at it.
I don't have the time, to be honest. And that's probably a lot of people that kind of like started at the beginning. You know, life, you get busy and shit, you just don't have the time. You know, shit coming up Saturday. I got a lot of things to do on Saturday. But I still check in, like, when I hear, like, this was classic or whatever.
Yeah, or the right name, yeah.
Right. So, I check those joints out, but for the most part, not as much.
Hey, look, I see that you, like, at a time in your life, I saw flashes of multiple women on you. Now,
well, you know what it is, man. We about that life.
So listen, now, tell me where, evidently in our minds, something is right or something wrong with us. What do you think it is?
I mean, people say what they want. There's a lot of reasons to get into polygamy. For one, it restores the family structure. It restores the pride in the men that this country spends so much time, you know, breaking us down and trying to make us, you know, basically below, like the lowest tier of man in this nation or whatever. So it restores that, and you have to have a strong family structure, which, you know, we've seen the results of destroying the family structure. Kids in jail, when, you know, women prostituting and all that shit. Like, it restores that. I think that there's a lot of reasons aside from sexual reasons that anybody would want to get into polygamy. And to be honest, there's books on that being able to save the black economy or the minority. You know what I mean?
Talk that shit. No, they don't know. They don't
know. Like this shit. This is not nothing new. Like this one man, one woman thing. That's brand new. That shit is brand new. Like, go check the history books, my nigga. Like this shit is. That wasn't really the way we.
That wasn't our thing, bro. Like, that's not, like, if you go back and look, every king had concubines, right? They had a list of these things. Like, you go look at other countries. Okay, this is what be killing me with these hoes, right? Because they in polygamy already and they lie to themselves. You know I'm fucking with her on this street. You know this is my other one over here. But you want to roll your eyes at it instead of y'all can all go to the store. And what we doing?
When I meet a woman and I explain that, you know, I'm into that, they be like, oh, hell no, it can never be me. I'll be like, yeah. All right, so let me think about this. When you meet a nigga and y'all dating, 9 times out of 10, if the nigga got some paper, if he bout some shit, he's probably dating more than one female, right? So during that time of dating, you fall in love with that nigga. But you fall in love with the nigga that's still dating other women. What's the difference?
She's drawn to it too.
Exactly.
They love you better. Actually, they love you better when they know it's another bitch that love you the same way. It never fails.
And to be honest, like when you're in those type of relationships, and it's smooth, like you all feel powerful. You know, you got more than one person supporting you for the things that you're doing in life. You got more than one person supporting you, being there when shit is not rough, when shit is not, you know, everything is not in order, or you're going through something. Like it's just you gotta have a higher mindset to understand that type of lifestyle.
And now look, now at the same time, we ain't gonna talk that shit like it ain't a headache too, because one of them always turn. Now we gotta do that. It's always one that flips. It's always one that steps out of the line. Like,
I figured out. I know exactly which one that is. That's gonna be the one that's still hanging with our old friends.
It's her, ain't it? It's her, ain't it?
The friends is like, oh, you crazy. Meanwhile, they ain't got no man. They out in the club trying to figure out who's popping the most bottles and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's so sick because they're rather for you to lie to them and say whatever they. It's like this. The thing is, I don't know what in the world changed to where the females now, if you lie to them, they will treat you like a god. But if you tell them the truth, they're gonna hate you.
Because I think they've been programmed to appreciate liars more than anything. You know what I'm saying? And then by the time they hit their 30s, they're so jaded. It's hard to like you fighting against the shit that they've been through.
And the niggas before you.
Yeah.
And so what's the oldest you think? After what age do you think is no reprogramming? Let me ask you.
But it depends on the situation, because there's some women that they've been married for a long time, so you know they don't have that. I mean, depending on how the marriage ended, they might not have that damage. You know what I'm saying? And some women who do the work, who you know, either seek out counseling or you know just get into the whole self-help thing, and they kind of figure out, you know, the negative parts of their mentality and eliminate them and find themselves in a better place. You never know when somebody's gonna figure out or get enlightened on shit. So I don't put an age on it. I definitely don't put an age on it. But I will say, for a lot of guys that I speak to, it's easier for them to get involved with somebody who hasn't been through the what you call it, you know what I mean? It's 9-10 different relationships and had them shits fall apart. Now they coming with you, and you know, if you move your arm the wrong way, you remind them of Rodney, and Rodney did this to them.
Rodney
you know what I
did
mean?
me like this,
right?
And Rodney wore white shoes before he went to go cheat on me. Like all of us ain't finna go wear white shoes before we go cheat on you. What the fuck are you talking about? They're white shoes. Just leave me the fuck alone. I got another question for you though.
Yeah.
Why in the fuck is every video on YouTube you my suggested one? Everybody here, listen, everyone here, okay? If you watch YouTube, have y'all been noticing that math comes up and behind everything?
Yo, I mean,
you can say no, math, no.
I mean, I don't know, but you know, when you're doing 1 million views a day.
Ooh,
like,
that might have a lot to do with that, huh?
Yeah, it might have something to do with that.
That nigga video, I could be watching boxing. Next video is math. I just watched it. YouTube, what the fuck is you talking about? Then it's, hey, I could be watching a nature show. And then, what the fuck does Tony Yayo got to do with nature? Yayo, what up? Like, why are you popping up? But it's cold to see you evolve at that level, though. Here I come, though, too.
Yeah.
Here I come. So you know what? This is one thing that people don't do. People don't give you the information you need. Once you get the information, oh, it's to the ceiling. We're a culture that lacks information. We don't pass any information.
Yeah,
I remember back in the day.
I hate that.
Back in the day, you see a nigga with some shoes. Where you get them from? Man, out of town.
Yeah, it's like, yo, like my nigga, I'm not gonna wear him and stand right next to you, my nigga. Like, I'm gonna go buy them because I like it. You got good taste, nigga, and you know what I mean. Don't make me feel like this nigga. But you know, I've never been like that. Anybody has called me up, like, rest in peace, Past Day. You know, he used to call me up and ask me stuff about YouTube and podcasting and shit like that. And I always gave him, you know, this is what I know. Even when I go speak at the jails, when I talk to these kids, the only thing I can tell, I can't give them like advice. I don't know your situation. You know what I mean? I don't got time to sit here and talk to every single one of y'all individually and give you a specific formula for your situation. But what I do is I tell them exactly what I did. In detail. And I be catching like the guards and stuff like that. Like, I be catching these niggas writing shit down. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yeah, this is for everybody.
No, let them though, but they should.
Yeah, it's for everybody. Like, this is exactly what I did. And once I did this, changed my life. You know what I'm saying?
But when he take words down, like they take down, we lock words in our mind that mean something to us the way we synced it.
Right.
Like the way you presented it to me, did it stick in my head that way? Like for instance, ain't no way a girl could tell me about how bad I've been treating her with her hair standing up all over her head.
What?
Now, if you come in, no. There is no girl on
you see what I'm saying?
That could, no, let me do this. Let's get this straight. There is no girl on this planet that can ever tell me how bad I'm treating her with her hair standing up all over her head. If she got her hair done and her lips wet, I can listen. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you?
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
You know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about, nigga. You ain't pure, not in here. I know the filth you are. No, your suit is nice, nigga. Still mud on. Yeah, it's still mud. I wish I would walk into a motherfucking dinner and Mav sipping tea. Hello, hey man. I'm going right to YouTube. This ain't you. This ain't you, nigga. And you like, yo, relax. Nah, let's get on the teleprompter. Let's show them who the fuck you really is. Since you want to walk around this motherfucker petting the dog, and man, stop playing with me, man. What the fuck you talking about? That's like, you know what it is?
I think I get what you're saying.
That's like you turn into a cop and then you flag him. I'm not pulling over for no motherfucking math, man. What the fuck is you? What's up, math? What you want, man? And nah, I'm not giving you my ID. You know the fuck I am. I'm not. No, man. We're not gonna do that, bro. No. We fucking not.
Yo, you crazy, bro. No, I get what you're saying. Like, have your shit in order before you come talk to me.
Man, come on, please. Tuna, Big T is in the building with the check-in. Hey, Mav.
Yeah.
When did you start targeting Midwest niggas and saying, I got to kill this one, I want to get wrecked with this one, I need... When did that start for you?
Yo, when y'all niggas started killing shit. Y'all niggas started killing shit, man. Like, niggas started looking up, oh shit, these niggas, yo, they rap. Just like we rap. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But I feel like at the time, niggas took that the wrong way. Like, the whole Midwest just started hating it. Like,
shit, y'all did it to us too. That was the best time of that shit because it was really war though. Like it was.
Yeah, but it created that whole biasness. So now if a Midwest nigga battled the New York nigga, like, you know, we just one state. The Midwest is a whole, like, it's a whole region, my nigga. Like, it's multiple states. So if them niggas felt offended by anything a New York nigga did, they flooded.
Man, y'all were the worst, man. Come on. That's Hell's Kitchen. What is you talking about, man?
New York City was
the fucking worst place to go for that shit. What you talking about, man?
Nah, son. Nah.
New York City, everybody knows that's the hardest place to rap at, man.
Yeah, I mean, it is. And niggas got high standards. Well, they had high standards at that time, but
y'all kill y'all own, man. Y'all will bite y'all own in the fucking face, man.
But you gotta look at our OGs. Who was our OGs? Jay-Z, Nas, these niggas is going to war. But who we gonna follow? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Hey, when did you realize that some of us was actually really good outside of y'all city though.
No, I've been knew that. Yo, Verb, before we battle, I knew you was. Come on, son.
Yeah, no, I'm saying when did it register? Like, because look, this is what I tell people: without that era happening, nothing is happening right now. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I agree with that.
So I don't know. There is no way if the chain of events did not go the exact way they did, battle rap is not here. It's not here. That was the best time of this shit because it wasn't a bunch of these 4 guys from these 4 cities or groups. No. Where are you from? What color's your hat? That's what we doing. We kept it straight like that and we talked shit, but it was respected because we also had respect for y'all side because it's like these niggas cold. So when we was getting ready, we prepped harder because we knew where we was going because it's like these are the best niggas in the world. Without that era, ain't none of y'all here, man.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I'm trying to tell every nigga listening, if that Midwest versus the motherfucking East Coast did not happen, nothing is here.
Nah, don't say East Coast, nigga. It was Midwest versus New York.
No. Actually, it started St. Louis versus New York. Remember? That's where it started.
Yes.
Then it spawned into
the Midwest.
There you go. Then the gang shit started, and then, hey, come on, get in the car, man. These niggas out here tripping. Get in the car. and I used to lead the war. That was my product. Come on, get in the car. Let's kill. Come on, can he shoot? Put him in the car. You got a little knife? Get in the car with your little knife, man. No, matter of fact, you get out.
You know what? Back in the days I said this shit on Adam 22. I said back in the days we were showing up to these shits armed to the teeth.
Man, what?
Word.
It was that shit. That time was so fucking different, but it was still based on respect because everybody still wanted to hear the art of the next person. That's what made it brilliant because it's like, fuck this nigga right now, but let me hear him first.
Right.
Because he might change. Back then, you could change the fuck you. You could change it. You could change that motherfucker. A nigga might say, I don't want to hear him. And he cooking. He like, nah, he wild. I'm with him tonight. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Now, nigga, you could break your opponent's shoulder on stage, and if he don't like you, he gonna turn his head and say, no, it didn't happen.
It didn't happen. No, but that been happening. That been happening, bro. Like that ain't brand new. That ain't brand new. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's a certain. I think battle rap fans get it twisted where it's like, yeah, it's cool to be down for the battle you like the most, but when that nigga lose, you gotta tell him he lost.
You know what? I also want to blame you for something else too. Actually, I blame you for a couple of things. I actually want to blame you for the pay Verb era because when I saw you stealing that money like that.
Yo, 2013, son. 2013,
when I saw you,
I turned up on all y'all niggas.
Now you went from it was like from February to like May. The nigga didn't miss. I don't know.
Yeah, I was just everything, nigga. Like I battled Hitman, Suge, Dose for the second time, and Pat Stay all in the same month.
But it kept going though.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like you was on some dope thing shit. It was like,
yo, nigga, I'm a hustler. I'm gonna figure it out, my nigga. I'm gonna figure it out. Like at the time, it was like, yo, damn, niggas ain't getting the bag like that.
Unless we get a lot of bags.
Yeah, like how we make up for this? Okay, they could get a lot of bags and it adds up. You know what I'm saying? Like DNA and Charlie, they might deny it. You know what I'm saying? Because all of a sudden these niggas didn't know me or whatever. But them niggas just come to my crib and see money all over my floor.
You said, here, y'all can grind slow. I'm going to grind fast then.
Yeah, and I told them, niggas, y'all niggas better start booking some battles. And that's when they started going on the run.
Hey, you remember that pill I gave you before you battled me?
Yo, fuck you, man.
No, I'm making sure you still remember. People
fuck you.
Hey, look,
bro.
Just make sure when I walk in this party and I say, hey, man, how you doing? And he's like, hey, oh, okay, yeah.
I know, I'm gonna get you back, nigga.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna get you back. For everybody listening, Math was getting ready for a battle. With
no, come on, you want to tell this shit again, bro? Like,
yes, I am going to tell it again. I can do what I want here. It's like
before you tell, like, you got to let niggas know the battle rap drug of choice Was Adderall.
Adderall. Now look, the thing is that Adderall was a little stronger back then. It's stepped on now. Okay, it's a little stepped on. So Math was tightening up for a battle, right? And he was in his room working on this shit. I noticed that he was still working. And then I got a brilliant idea. So I said, you know what? I remember this hand.
Yo, you really did that on purpose? Because I felt like you didn't know what you had.
No, listen. Let me get to the story. I'm telling you the truth. So I saw you putting it together. I said, this is the time to be a friend and score. Hey, Math, I got something for you. Now, the problem with what I did with Math, nothing was wrong with it. It was the time he took it.
Nothing was wrong. It was the time I took it.
It was the time. That's what made him act that way on Big K stage. He didn't even know it. He didn't.
It was two occasions: show off, and Big K. And I decided, I'm never taking nothing from Verb again.
Hey, wait a minute.
Never.
I said, here, take this.
Fuck, this nigga gave me anger. This nigga gave me anger pills, bro.
That nigga was
I don't know why. I just took that shit and I got angry. I was like, the fuck?
I was enjoying it.
And I sat back and I thought about it. I was like,
why would I take this?
2 occasions I was just bugging on stage. What? This nigga Verb. Is it Verb would like people to believe that he gave me some fucked up shit or whatever? Nah, nigga, that's cause for me to shoot your ass.
No. Actually, I helped you. You said you needed some motherfucking focus. I didn't tell you when the problem is you took the focus a little too at the wrong time. So
it wasn't at the wrong. You know what? Honestly, looking back at it, bro, it was an angry time in my life. So I feel like it just turned up my anger.
It just turns up everything. It speeds your heart rate up, caffeine, everything. So when you was on stage, like, it was like, what's wrong with me? Like an X-Men that just broke down the house. You was like, what's wrong with me? I was enjoying myself.
That shit was crazy because I remember turning to somebody while I was battling show off, and I was like, I should just hit this nigga right now. And they're like, Math, you bugging, bro, you all right? I'm like, what the fuck? And Big K, you know what I'm saying? Got it too after and during that battle. I'm like, come on, son. But at the same time, it was niggas pissing me off because the shit that they were saying to me, like, I'm like, come on, man. Y'all niggas don't know better than this shit. That's the thing that used to frustrate me about battle rap. It's like people not knowing who you are. Yeah. They like to imagine. Like, if they don't like you, then they like to imagine in their minds, maybe he's pussy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, like give me an example.
All right, so battling Geechee Gotti. His second round, he started going into this whole thing about how my parents spoiled me and all that shit. And I'm like, what the fuck this nigga talking about? I grew up in a single parent household. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we was poor as fuck. You know what I mean? I buy my first pair of Jordans till I started hustling. Like, what is this nigga talking about? But you'll see niggas in the comments like, he's talking to his soul. I'm like, whose soul? Like this? These niggas is just making shit up. Like, ain't no facts behind it.
Hey, look, I'm not sympathetic, man. My mother has never been a dyke, man. I'm not sympathetic, man. Burn these things, burn them off. Fuck it, they all got problems. I'm gonna put so many rumors on niggas in the What?
I can't operate like that.
What?
But regardless of what people think, I believe in karma, my nigga, and I'm not moving like that. I just stay away from niggas that move like that.
Hey, you know what? You are very you could really be a jerk, but you're not, which is good. Cause sometimes when it's too easy, I don't be a jerk either. I say, no, it's too easy. This one is too easy.
Listen,
you could really be a jerk.
I could have been being a jerk, but it's pointless, my nigga. Mm-hmm. It's pointless. Like, I was talking with Adam about conversation I had on Spaces. I was like, well, the fuck I need to argue money about with niggas for when somebody with fucking billions of dollars just look at us and laugh? Like, what the fuck is the point of that?
Like y'all arguing over what again?
Nah, somebody was bragging about how much money
Yeah,
they
no, that's
made
the rich
that.
nigga saying.
At the time,
That's the rich
it
nigga
was
saying.
at the time it was something I could chuckle at, and I ain't chuckle at it. You know what I'm saying? I just was like, yo, we don't need to talk about money. We talking about skill, or we talking about skills. But if we not talking,
your phone breaking up. You said we not talking skills.
we're not talking skills. There ain't no point in talking about money. It looks silly to niggas that really got money.
So what if a person coming out with a show that resembles yours, but it's the idea and the skill is higher, and he talking shit to you, but he don't have the numbers? What do you say to him? You gonna say
Keep
numbers,
banging.
right?
Keep banging. I don't even need to address. You know how many people threw opinion in their fucking show after I started my shit? Like it don't stop at Homeboy. It kept going. There's niggas that been in media for years, and they kind of like, took that whole opinion shit, and they're trying to run with it.